Enter.
Do it again. It's the coach. This is the 2019 season on ep.8 Sports. Coming up, dual threat Christian McCaffrey. Fresh off a big game a week ago, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Carolina Panthers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Cam Newton getting set to go with this Panthers offense here for the first time. Cam coming off surgery on his shoulder in the offseason. Caused him to miss the final couple of games of the regular season last year. A disappointing end that saw the Panthers. First Pro Bowl last year. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. And the offensive starters for the Panthers.
And what a workhorse is Christian McCaffrey, the running back for the Carolina Panthers, who led his team in rushing and receiving yardage in 2018 and was also the team's leading scorer. How about this? Set an NFL record for catches for a running back with 107. So for an encore, he just wants to get his team back to the playoffs in 2019.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but now it's third down. There you see the starters defensively for Jacksonville. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key.
Damn it.
Looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. A shotgun snap for Newton.
Damn, man. I ain't get to call my shit.
30, 20, touchdown, Carolina.
I was too busy looking at my damn phone, bro.
Curtis Samuel, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envision
Fucking stupid ass defense coordinator, bro.
And I don't know if that...
Graham extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Everyone trying to keep them under 250.
So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive. They'll be led out by their second-year quarterback, leading rusher amongst QBs in 2018, Lamar Jackson.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an...
A gain of 3, second down. Now the offensive unit now for the Jaguars.
And they're coming off a good win on the road last week, but they do know that they have a home game next week. So all the focus has to be, can they get a second win on the road and make going home that much sweeter? That's the intention in this ball game.
On that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Jackson. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown.
Shit. I didn't mean to do that.
Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tyreek Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. It's a gain of 12. On first down, this is McCaffrey. He'll get 3 up to midfield. The numbers for McCaffrey last week: 25 carries, 98 yards, and a score.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do. So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator all week long. Hey, how about a few more touches? He's one big game
yards. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5. From the gun on third down, Newton. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
So on fourth down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Out comes the
Damn, Pittsburgh 0-4.
They get set to take over here. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Okay, that's short, so it is what it is.
A loss of 2 there, second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
The
intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test, going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Pass interference. Don't even worry about it. Pass interference.
By Trey Boston. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the Auburn product, Corey Graham, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs, but the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, one.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson, this one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
And plays like that really hurt play call.
I know I should have ran it.
Really nice
I want to get back on the other side of the field.
About half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
On second down, it's Grant. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54-1.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long.
Damn, y'all.
To escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns able to get in there for his second.
He came off the end, or was he just a linebacker rushing?
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina.
Come on, punter. Damn.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's spilling them in the offensive backfield.
On second down, McCaffrey. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He can run for it, and he will.
How y'all come off the blitz on that side and y'all don't get him?
Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Even at the age of 30, Cam says it's just a number. Still a real threat running the football. We all know about the touchdowns, but ran for 488 yards last season. That was 4th among all NFL quarterbacks. He can still tote the mail.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I don't even know how the fuck that even just happened right there.
As far as who to throw to on that play, and who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards and a Panther first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now it's Newton. That's to McCaffrey, complete. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. These two teams all tied after 1. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Newton. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gets him to first before he's brought down. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Newton. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Okay, we got to quit sending 2. Oh, shit, we don't read some plays.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw, Newton. And he's going to find Hogan here, complete. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Since this game like to go for fakes.
Here's Graham Gano now in the field goal unit for the Panthers. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
Sounds like you're going negative on that.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So. After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time.
They're just going to force which way I can block, huh?
On 1st down, Grant, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
first down past the 40. A solid stiff arm. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
That ain't funny. That's Eric Reed. Shout out to Eric Reed.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Grant. And he'll take it down.
Y'all just gonna force me to the right even though I press to the left.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 16, Jackson gets this one to Hill, and they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The result of first down is a quick slant gets him 14. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them.
I don't even know why it's a pop-up that says user. It should always be user. Y'all shouldn't be controlling my fucking characters.
Steps away to it, and they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance. Straight line.
Lambo on for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson.
Okay. Right, over here.
Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And from the 25, they work this to the 29.
Is they center really that good? They can hold me like that?
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
From the 29, Newton, he'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you finally successful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
No yardage.
Okay.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Newton looking for the tight end Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Lambo to add on the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that
New
pick
England
6.
2-2.
And now the kick is away. This will be fielded at the 8.
Oh,
And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards
try
up
to
to the 27.
keep your contract. You getting traded away though.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right?
Oh, wait.
Coming off the pick 6, it's Newton. Quick slant, caught by Moore.
DJ Moore went through some ups and downs his rookie season, but really came on strong late in the year. Finished with 55 catches, the most among Panthers not named Christian McCaffrey. And now with Devin Funchess gone to Indianapolis,
You lucky he a
he's
pass
gonna make
rusher.
it true WR1 for the Panthers.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And he will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, Newton.
Really, it is McCaffrey though.
Down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now left side on the swing pass. Give him
22, meet 22.
And that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still.
He rifles one.
He wasn't lucky that time.
Picked off at the 33. Past the 20. There he goes left side. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
Keep testing that rookie.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation?
Gone, rookie.
of the play?
First touchdown.
Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football.
I'm mad that O-lineman was able to chase him down.
Lambo on for the extra point. reception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at his 4.
Yeah.
Across the 25.
Damn, you got 3 tackles now. Gone, Nicholson. For 4, because you had one on that pass.
Offense. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively? Throwing after the interception. Newton completes it to Davis. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
We can only give them 148 more yards.
It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on.
What are you celebrating for, man? You just gave a big-ass pass.
Gain of 25 yards. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. The shotgun snap for Newton. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
God, I played too much.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Newton gets this to his running back. It's Christian
Almost just went and covered him.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Three of y'all. I don't trust the game.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock.
We got to return this because this might probably going to glitch out.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on.
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. This is taken at his 4. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game could really benefit your team right now.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now it's Jackson. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
On first down, Grant. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage just come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Oh, damn it.
So
Not enough time.
Territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That one complete to Hill. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Jackson. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A very solid gain of 27.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle it physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 right. You must get down to
From the gun, Jackson.
Oh, what the fuck?
Eluding the pressure, and that is caught. Touchdown.
The fuck was that happened on that route?
Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical is one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it
Ross
done.
Cockrell.
Slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for the...
Why, man? Why? There was no reason for him to go that way. Come on, man. There was no reason for him to do that.
Lambo to add on the extra point.
Damn, they letting the 0-4 skins.
busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Newton. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. McCaffrey on the counter. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Here's Michael Pollard.
Damn, man. It's only halfway through the 3rd.
For the 2nd time. Oh, what a move. A big
Simulated punt returns was horrible on her.
And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start. They start out with a run from Procise. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson.
Why is he running that way? Why, Madden? What the fuck?
Kill the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Jackson from the shotgun. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Jackson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. This is Grant. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on a tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore That's going to be 15 yards.
Just clock to keep running.
Now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
I'm gonna do a tight end swap. I'm tripping.
They will run with Grant.
Oh, they forcing me to run the way I'm not running.
At the 25.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really
Playing
focused
zone.
on it.
Yep.
They go back to Grant, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a game.
Trying to get that cut back.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Grant, and he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. It's Hill, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game to the defense.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading.
They put a safety on him. I probably could have still hit Kittle, but I was already releasing it. DK, he ran a deeper route than I wanted him to run.
Right now towards victory.
3. Lambo on for the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now. Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 33. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception.
Go on, Tranquil.
This one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now, they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
See, I hate that you can't change the running play after Madden, man. Y'all got to do better, bro.
On first down, Procise. It was Eric Reed in on the stop.
Like, how can you not change the play after that?
So they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Again, they run. Again, it's Procise. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The Jaguars on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Jackson now.
Damn. Thought I was going to get it there quick enough.
Looks to throw, fires
He
right
can't need some more
side.
catches.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
I ain't think it slowed down way quicker than my eyes was reading that.
It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. On the move to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. The offense on third down tonight, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. They're looking at third and a few inches. Throwing is Newton, and that is incomplete.
Oh, good job, Adams.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
I don't trust him. I don't trust Madden.
Coordinated, the front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Carolina.
Damn, oops.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games.
Oh, that's right. This is the damn.
They'll run with Procise. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Looking to throw on second down. Jackson. And this one incomplete.
That was so slow of a development play.
To hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time.
I threw that from the wrong spot anyway.
He's reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Second time. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it?
This dude.
Put it just inside the 45-yard line. Curtis Samuel in the red. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. On first down, it's Newton. And Thomas has it. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. A tackler.
Oh, how?
Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. So.
Come on, cuz. Come on, man.
An instance there of Cam can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Now a run with McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down looming. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. Gano's kick is good. And they knock that deficit down from 29 to 26.
It's a long-ass damn game, bro.
On the grand scheme of
I'm not going to do a doubleheader. I don't feel like playing, too. It's a long-ass damn game.
A little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, baby.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch 54.
They'll run on first down. Grant. And they get him down, but not before.
Yeah, right. Luke can catch up to him. He's got 96 speed. Okay,
There
y'all.
for the Jags, 18 yards, first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Switch.
Get a chance to switch up my routes.
Now Jackson operating from the gun. Nowhere to escape.
I hate that you can't sit there and put them out there to double team his ass.
Able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Why does it take so fucking long? They come out and do their shit immediately.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Yeah, let's get second. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the safety creep.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
It's our time. It's our time. Mike, Mike, forward. Mike, Mike, forward. Cut. Undercrush. He's crossing. He's checking cross.
From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 42. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Jackson's going to throw it. And a scary incompletion. Almost
trying to get him the ball this fucking damn game. Taking so long to let me do my damn audibles, bro.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Check. Watch the 14. Watch the 14. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. You ain't let go. Mike forward. Exit. Right there. 54 Mike. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. 54 Mike.
To throw is Jackson. Throwing again. And that going to be
Trying to get him his catches.
A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Mike forward. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. I don't think you got it, sir. He's coming. Double up. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Jackson to throw on 3rd down. And he can't quite pick it.
He knew exactly where that was going.
So far,
Sure.
that probably should have been there first, but at least it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And unable to break away.
I try to get you your catches, man.
The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Panthers will get the football back. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it?
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Maurice Hurst gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Third and long, it's Newton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
Great pickup.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
I'm hard-headed.
Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
You gotta get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Ricky. Check 52.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And it is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson to throw. Flush to his
Where the
right.
fuck? Why? Why the fuck he stopped running?
It's the Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
You tell me he couldn't turn around and get that?
Incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The wideout Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. One last throw here for Newton. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jags, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
26 extra yards,
Charles
bro.
Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
We would have had a +4 for turnovers, man. It's that bullshit, bro. I should have really gave up once I got him 5. I should have just let it go. Really should have went for more for Kittle. He can get more catches. So the 7 guys had 7. Oh, tackles for loss. Nice. All them tackles for loss. 4 sacks on the game and 4 interceptions. Even better, it came from different people. See. Kittle contract might be up. Let me go look. That's one thing I didn't look at. No, we got him for 2 more years. Okay, so I'm gonna wait. All right. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't. The hell you talking about? Like a 65 overall or some shit? It's not even on the same Madden. It's like this, like from Madden. Ain't he on Madden 21? I'm only playing one game, bro. I'm tired. I'm burnt out. Why am I getting alerts for that? Warner. Yep. Warner. Yeah. I don't know what you thinking, bro. 3+ interceptions? What? This game do too damn much, bro. Did that just say 150 yards? Man, this game try to do too damn much, man. do these 10 minutes time? Yeah, we did. All right. Right end doesn't look like it has it this year. Trade bait. He wants 1 year. He wants basically 1.5 mil. I'm tripping. I'm looking at the wrong part. "27 years old. You definitely gone." All right. Look at the rest of this team. I was thinking you were on the practice squad. These two like the only ones we're gonna keep out of the rest of you guys. 30, 28 years old.